You have reached the end of week 6, halfway through phase 2. Pause for a moment and let that sink in. 6 weeks of showing up, reflecting and choosing growth over avoidance. This week wasn't about fixing emotions, it was about understanding them. You've learned that feelings aren't your masters, they're messengers. They carry data, not destiny. You begin by learning to treat emotions as data, not commands. Instead of reacting automatically, you practice observing. You notice how sadness signals loss, how anger signals boundaries crossed, how guilt points to values, and how shame whispers lies about worth. You've learned to pause before labeling your feelings as bad. That pause, that breath, is emotional intelligence in action. It's the space where healing begins. You've explored the difference between shame and guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame said, I am something wrong. This week you've learned to separate those voices. You've discovered that guilt can guide you back to integrity, while shame tries to keep you stuck in isolation. By naming the difference, you loosened shame's grip. You began to see yourself not as broken, but as human, learning, growing, and restoring. You also learned to audit your body's responses to stress. You noticed the clenched jaw, the shallow breath, the racing thoughts. You practice grounding, maybe through breathing, stretching, or journaling. You realize that your body keeps score, but it also keeps wisdom. When you listen to it, you can respond instead of react. That awareness is strength. And then you look beneath the shield of anger. You learn that anger often hides pain, fear, or unmet needs. Instead of pushing it away, you ask, what is this anger protecting? That question opened the door to vulnerability, the kind that doesn't weaken you, but connects you. You've discovered that being open doesn't mean being exposed, it means being real. So here you are, emotionally intelligent, self-aware, and brave. You've learned that vulnerability is not the opposite of strength, it's the birthplace of it. You've learned to sit with discomfort, to name your emotions, and to thank yourself for staying present. That's restoration in motion. Before you move on, take a moment to journal. What was your biggest emotional breakthrough this week? How is your relationship with your feelings different now than it was on day 1? And finally, write a thank you note to yourself for showing up, for staying open, and for choosing healing over hiding. You are halfway through phase 2. Keep going. Your strength is in your vulnerability. Your restoration is already unfolding.